I love to wear t-shirts. They are comfortable, affordable, and they allow me to express my many opinions. Now that I'm in my late 50s, I feel some kind of pressure, like maybe I'm supposed to stop, like maybe I forgot to wear blouses, but no. I'm a proud Gen Xer, and I will be aging gracefully and naturally in a series of t-shirts. When I was younger, I had a special t-shirt with Velcro and letters so I could change around the thing that it said whenever I wanted to. Around the same time, I started making and selling t-shirts. At the time, my body was kind of pear-shaped, and then I had a kid, and then my body was different. It was bigger and kind of apple-shaped. But the t-shirts that I made still looked cute because they were cut for women. But other people's t-shirts were not particularly for women or femme bodies, and so I would get them in bigger sizes and they kind of swam on me. They were not flattering. And then I discovered the A-line. It was more fitted in the shoulders and chest, but loose at the bottom. And then I started putting my own designs on it. Like I went on the internet and had custom designs made, which was great. But I couldn't do that for every single t-shirt I wanted to wear. So I had to figure something else out. And this is it, how to hack a t-shirt for an apple-shaped body. So this is the shirt, right? There's way too much fabric in that upper area, but the bottom part is good. So turn your shirt inside out and grab a couple of safety pins. Let's address that loose fabric under the arms. If your shoulders are flexible, you can do this yourself, or if not, get someone to help you. And you want to pinch the fabric right in the middle of the bust so that it's more form-fitting, and put the safety pin through both front and back of the shirt. Then pinch under the arm right at the seam. To make a sleeve, you want to pinch so that the sleeve is fitting more snugly, and you want to make sure that both seams of the sleeve are touching, and again, put that safety pin through the front and the back of the shirt. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So then you're going to just snip off the sleeve. You don't need the sleeve because what used to be the shoulder of the shirt is actually going to become the sleeve of the shirt. Now I like to leave just a couple of inches to make a cute little cap sleeve. So it's really important to make sure that where you pin it, the seam, it's going through both sides and that the seam is lined up, and then we'll cut the other side. Same deal, just snip it and make a little cap sleeve. I never am fancy with this. I'm just sort of like hack, 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 and I don't hem it either. When you wash it, it'll curl up a little bit and it doesn't fray. Now this shirt that I'm hacking today has a nice kind of delicate collar, but some of these unisex shirts have big, thick collars that are really high, and I find them to be unflattering. So you can also cut the collar out of your shirt. And when I cut it out, I just like to cut as close to the edge of the collar as possible. I can always cut more later, but you can never cut less. The other thing that I like to do on some of these big oversized shirts is just cut a little bit off the bottom so they're not so long and the proportion is a little better. And my one warning about this is cut off a little less than you think you need, because when you wash it, it will roll up and you'll lose some of that length. Now when it's time to start sewing, I just start where the pin is, the one that's on the sleeve seam. I keep it really simple. So this is the pattern. I just sew between the safety pins. And the next thing I need to do is sew from the inner safety pin down to the side of the shirt. And the first time I tried this, I sewed all the way down to the hem of the shirt, and I found that it wasn't really necessary, that I could just do a short little seam out to the side, and all I really cared about was making them even. Sometimes I'd use a little chalk to draw on it and make sure that they were even, but this is a very crude hack. It takes me about 10 minutes. I mean, I don't even cut the fabric. I just turn it inside out and wear it when I'm done. But if you want to use a sewing machine or put more time into it, I recommend that you check out Sew Anastasia, whose video helped me understand how to do this hack. So before and after. T-shirt girlies for life, especially midlife. All I do is win, 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 no matter what.